Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a different workout to normal. I'm going to do a hilly tempo 5x2k with a 2-minute jog in between, just to change it up, and I'll tell you why I like this type of workout. And you'll see that I barely check the watch in this workout, so definitely watch the whole thing and see if you can see me looking at the watch too much or not. Vicks also have some new flavors for gels now, Sota strawberry and berry flavor, so definitely go get some. I actually really like the new flavors. I would say it's maybe a tiny bit nicer, but I still like all three, and I get bored of the same flavor all the time, so I like rotating anyway. So I'm always going to use all three types, especially for the longer races like ultramarathons. We are going to do 5x2k today, threshold as normal. We're going to do it on this path here around Kings Park. It's a 6k loop. There are a lot of like undulating hills and whatever, but because there are, you know, random inclines, every rep is going to be different. So it'll be a good opportunity to showcase how I adapt my workout to the terrain and like not obsess over pace. So that will be good. And also, I'm not feeling particularly fresh because I did the 53k a few days ago, followed by a day and a half later I did a 15k race around here on like sand and hills and stuff. And that was like basically a long cross country race. And yeah, I broke the course record, which is amazing.
Hell yeah! Woo! How do you feel?
Pretty good. That was really, really fun.
Hell
I love
yeah.
cross country. It's so
Yeah.
good. The downhills are like quite fast. So yeah, not feeling particularly fresh, but it'll be good to, again, adjust to that as well. So I think because of all these factors, I'm not really going to be looking at my watch too much. I'm mainly going to be focused on, yeah, just running by effort, which will be good. Do I even have 5x2k program? Oh, I do. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, 5x2k 2-minute jog is the plan. I'm going to be wearing the Adios Pro 4 today, just because it's a nice shoe to get rolling in. And I want to start using my carbon plated shoes for workouts sometimes, because I'm only in Perth for another year and I need to start using them up. That's kind of the main reason, but also it's good to get used to what carbon plated shoes kind of feel like, because I used to only use them for races, and it would be a bit of a shock on race day, and I don't want that to happen with all my races coming up on the road. So I'm going to have this caffeinated big shell. The caffeine will give me that perceived exertion kind of benefit. Like it won't feel as hard, which is always good. And obviously 40 grams of carbs, that's the main reason why I'm having it. I haven't hydrated that well this morning. As usual, I always have hydration issues. So I'm hoping this sits fine. I definitely need to have this with water today. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're currently warming up, preparing for the 5x2k. Man, this is a quick warm up. I'm running 4:07 average already. So we're going downhill right now. I have a feeling the first rep is going to be like a lot of uphill. So that'll be very interesting. And in terms of how I'm feeling right now, my legs feel okay, but I think my plantar fascia feels a bit weird. And it has been feeling weird a few days now. Whoa, we're still kind of trail running in a road workout. And yeah, as usual, I'm gonna go straight from the warm up into the first rep without pausing, because I kind of like doing that for the longer sessions, especially if they're more like meant to be sub-threshold sort of thing. But yeah, we'll definitely take the first rep, a bit more chill, see how I'm feeling. Again, not really fixated on pace too much. I also feel like this is going to end up being LT2 close to the end, but for as long as possible, stick to more of that sub-threshold vibe. And yeah, most workouts end up being in between LT1 and LT2 on average. Like, you're always going to feel good at the start. Your lactate will kind of build over time, especially with these longer reps, short recovery. We're about a mile into the warm-up, 4:08 per K still. I mean, a lot of it was downhill, so I think at 2K we'll start. And yeah, I'll definitely have to pop onto the sand for a bit sometimes, because we never know we never know when a car might come, so I'll be keeping that in mind. A nice uphill start to start off the rep. Got the police here as well. Alright, so we got a bit of a downhill here, so I'm trying to roll down it. Again, still trying to just hold an effort, not really stressing about pace. So early in the workout, so. I love the speed limit sign. We're under the speed limit, that's good. Got a nice bit of flat here, so trying to lock into a rhythm. Lots of cars here. I actually do like that we're varying up the terrain, so not everything on the road, a bit on the wooden chips, the sand, the grass, purely focusing on effort. I know we have an uphill coming up, so take it chill a bit here. Car coming up as well. I can definitely tell I'm going slower here, but again, I'm just trying to maintain the effort. Alright, so that's definitely a net uphill rep. We're about 250 meters from the end, and then we'll go into rep 2. Another uphill. Alright, almost done. 30 meters. Right, first rep done. So that was 3:36 average. I went way slower on the uphills, a bit quicker on the downhills. It was mostly uphill though, but excited for the rest of the workout. 4 more to go. 2-minute jog now. I should probably make use of the 2 minutes though, and actually chill. Ten seconds to the next rep. We're on a bit of an uphill, but it'll be fine. Alright, a bit of a downhill here, so just gonna roll down. I think one of my strengths is being able to use the downhill, even in races, so I don't really feel tired at the end of it. And I just pick up my cadence quite a lot, so that I don't have that huge braking force. And I try not lean back too much. I wanna like lean into the hill, and just make sure my cadence is high. And yeah, you might have noticed, the only time I've looked at my watch so far is the end of the first rep. Definitely making sure to trust the effort and just maintain that. I literally could not care less what my pace is, because I have to hop on the grass sometimes. There's an uphill coming up again, so yeah. Alrighty, that's a lap done. Alright, 30 meters. That was a 3:35 pace, so surprisingly even. But I think the second rep was a bit easier, so maybe I went out too quick, I don't know. But I'm still talking fine, so I think I am dialing in the effort. But yeah, technically this rep was easier. So I actually feel pretty good now. We got a bit of trail training for the jog recovery. It's nice to combine the two worlds of running. I love a bit of both. Like, this is quite uneven terrain, and I don't like doing everything on the road. Even on easy runs, I try and hop on the side, get a bit of landing in different angles, just to vary it up. So I always like doing this, especially for the jog recovery. We got like 50 seconds till the next rep. So yeah, I know I am going a bit quick for the recovery jog. I slowed it down now. I was averaging 4:03 before, back down to 4:11. Oh crap, we're going. And go. But yeah, I tend to slow down the recovery jogs later in the workout to make sure I stick to threshold. So that's my mentality. Like, if I'm feeling good, I might as well do the recovery jogs a tiny bit quicker and like float it a bit more. But I never want to get to the stage where I have to like walk the recovery jog later in the workout just to stay in threshold. I think that's a bit too much, so I always make sure I can at least jog a little bit. And yeah, I'm talking a bit more now because downhill it's a bit easier to talk at threshold because I'm not really doing that much work right now. And in case you're curious, I'm running 3:29 on a slight downhill. I might hop on the footpath again. I feel like when you don't know when the rep is gonna end, you're a bit more conservative, which is another reason why I like not looking at the watch too much. If I look, I'll mainly be looking at how many meters left typically, if I'm too curious. Alright, we got the most annoying uphill of the lap right here. Oh, but the rep is ending. Perfect. Alright, that was a 3:25 per K for the third rep. Still feeling very good. But because we're running uphill for the recovery jog, I'll definitely take it chill. About 50 seconds till the next rep. 2 more to go and then we're done. Alright, 30 seconds. Again, thank you guys for this. It's nice to have the company. I hate doing workouts alone, so everyone watching the YouTube video right now as well, thank you for the company. Leave a like, comment below if I'm actually running threshold or not, but I think I'm doing fine. Anyway, we're gonna go. Another uphill coming up. This is a hard rep. think that uphill that we just had, that's what made the effort go from LT1 to LT2 now. So I'll be talking in shorter sentences now. But again, still feeling fine, but it's just not ideal to have that long of an uphill. It slows it down a lot. I don't know what pace I'm running, but we'll find out later. Another uphill. This is definitely the toughest rep yet. Alright, one more rep and then we're done. We got about a minute. 20 seconds. 10. Last rep. Alright, 1K to go. Feeling really good because we're going downhill. I'm averaging 314 per K so far. But yeah, let's finish this off. So yeah, fast last rep. Thanks to the downhill. $400 to go. $300 to go. $200 to go. Alright, we're finishing off 30 meters. Alright, done. Had a little bit of an uphill at the end, but still did 320 per K for the last 2K rep. Feeling good, still talking fine. Legs are feeling good as well, so I think I dialed it to the right intensity, which is, yeah, good. It definitely helps when I'm not doing the workout solo. I don't think I could have done that if I was alone without these two guys with me. So, really appreciate it, but yeah, really happy with the workout. We'll cool down rest of the lap and then, yeah, wrap up there. Sometimes to spend a bit more time at threshold, I'll do a faster cool down, at least for a little bit. I know some like crazy runners in the US, they do like a tempo cool down after a workout. So yeah, we're currently going 4:01 pace. Oh no, a tiny bit faster, 3:53. But the average for the cooldown so far is 4:01. And I'll probably try and hold that for the rest of it as well. Elite driving. Alright, my average cooldown pace so far is now 3:58 per kilometer. Alright. I just realized during the cooldown, but I did about 200 meters of climbing in the middle of that workout, so definitely not a flat workout. Like, I've done workouts on zero elevation obviously a lot in the past, but I feel like I don't always do the hilly tempos, but it was a good opportunity to practice that. And I mean, as a trail runner, like, I'm used to vert, at least for like easier intensity, so I think I handled it better than someone who doesn't do any trail running. But yeah, it's always good practice to like be able to adjust the effort even when there's hills, and then it will translate to the race as well, where you don't overcook it too early because you know how to adjust to inclines. So again, valuable lesson to be learned from like different types of workouts, which is why I like to vary up my training quite a lot. So second last rep was pretty tough because it was mostly uphill. I think I ran 3:43 per kilometer for that one. If I was on the flat, I'll be like stressed about the fact that I went slower, but I knew that I was adjusting my effort accordingly. And my last rep was 3:20. So yeah, if there's ever a hard rep, you know there's going to be an easier rep coming up. So I think it's just having that perspective and staying calm in the moment, and yeah, being in tune with yourself. I think that's the main story. But thank you to Yoshi for filming. I got a little gift for him. Welcome to Subiaco Run Club. Yeah, as mentioned at the start of the video, I made sure to not pause at all during the entire workout, so warm up straight into the workout, straight into the cooldown without pausing, which does actually make the reps a bit slower technically, but I don't mind. I think the goal is to just stay sensible and keep the legs moving. So I did 17.5 kilometers at 1 hour and 8 minutes, and the average pace for the entire run, including the reps, was 3:53. So I definitely kept the pace moving even in the cooldown and the warm-up, because the warm-up was pretty quick as well. So I did use the Adios Pro 4 by Adidas, obviously, for the workout. It actually felt really good. I've already done a couple workouts in this. I really like the ATPU foam. It's definitely like soft on the touch, but when you run in it, it feels a little firmer, which seems to be what happens with ATPU foam. Like, it feels firm once you get going. But yeah, really responsive and bouncy. Very big coincidence because I didn't know Craig was working together, but it worked out well. So I wore the Pro 4s for the run today, and I mentioned that it's got ATPU foam, but I noticed that you said you're not really sure what it is. Well, you think it's ATPU, but talk about it.
We've been having a debate in the office here at Running Warehouse over whether it's ATPU or not. We saw on Run Repeat that it was ATPU, and that the original Adios Pro was an ATPU.
Yeah.
And just looking at it and comparing it to some of the Puma shoes, there's some textural similarities, but then based on what we've been told by the tech reps, most of the other guys in the office believe it's TPEE, which is a little bit firmer, a little bit more resilient, same stuff that we get in the Evo SL.
Okay, yeah.
But we're not really sure. It feels smooth and consistent like ATPU, but it does feel a little bit more gutsy, I guess. It's hard to say.
And I definitely think it did help with the workouts, so great shoe for workouts. Shout out to Kai Loth, I think he might be watching. I kind of got it because he recommended it a lot, and I know he uses it a lot for his sessions. But watch out for that name and remember that name, because he will be a very, very quick runner in the future. He's like really young and he's already done a 2:30 Mara, I think at the age of like 16 or something, or 17, something like that. He's a crazy runner, and he's done a 66 half now, and he's still like really, really young. So shout out to Kai. Go follow him on TikTok because he blew up on there recently. Alright, so what was it like driving and helping Yoshi film the video?
Pretty cool. It was a fun experience. We saw a couple of police cars, and luckily we didn't get into any trouble. Really enjoyable experience, and it was topped off by an IKEA hot dog and chips.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And a trip to Running Warehouse.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much for watching. I do have a quick question for all the viewers. Let me know what your favorite threshold workout is. My one's definitely like shorter threshold intervals, so stuff like 400 meter threshold. You know, something like 25 by 400 with 45 second jog. Classic workout in my rotation. But I think it's important to do these longer reps sometimes, which is why I did it. But yeah, I'd love to know what your favorite workout is. Let me know. There's a few more of these shirts left, so if you want one, check out the material. It's literally the best in the game. Yeah, link in the description. Use code SOTA20 for 20% off. So yeah, we're trying to get rid of the last few. definitely cop a pair and let me know if you got one. Like, I know quite a few people are wearing it now, which I really appreciate. Like, they've sent me photos of it, which is epic. And yeah, really appreciate everyone's support. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.